Today's special. Not just our best value of the day, this is our best value ever on TRUHAIR. Look at how easy it is. She is brushing on actual fibers that will blend undetectably with her hair to blend right over the white roots. Now she doesn't have to join the salon, doesn't have to go put the mask on and go in. Take a look at the before and after. We didn't even get a chance to see the before. You can see those white roots. I don't know how it works for you, but for me, that's about 3 weeks after I go to the salon. I've got the white roots. All she's doing is brushing on this proprietary formula. That's why the volume, the thickness, concealing those roots, that's why TRUHAIR by Chelsea Scott has been HSN's #1 best-selling hair color product since it launched 6 years ago. Over 1,000 5-star reviews. So here's what you're getting today that makes it so incredibly special. 1 year of volume, thickness, and root coverage for an amazing price. Now, typically, we offer this size. That's let me make sure I get it right, $27. It comes with the brush. It's really easy to apply. It's incredible fibers. Great value at $27. Today, you are getting 5.5 times as much for about $6 more. That's our today's special. Such a great deal. We cannot even offer it on auto ship. We're saying it's a $63 value if you were to get, basically you're getting 2 of the jumbo sizes. The jumbo size with the brush plus the refill, a $63 value. But it really is basically 5.5 times the size of the $27 size for you. We've got great colors, including one brand new color, black, dark brown, that one's mine, medium brown, light brown, auburn, red, blonde, for those of you who are golden blonde, brand new launch of light blonde. And that one, I guarantee, is going to go so quickly. White, which always sells out, and gray as well. Those are 2 of the latest. Well, all those 3 are the latest in the TRUHAIR family. But TRUHAIR is brought to us by Chelsea Scott, and she has owned a few different salons. She's been on all the big news stations. TRUHAIR has been a revolution, and honestly, just for me, Chelsea, TRUHAIR, because I normally would have to get my hair colored every 4 weeks. I spread it out to 5, maybe 6. Yep. I can easily say I have saved $400 a year ever since I started using TRUHAIR. So thank you so much for bringing a revolutionary product that has changed men and women's lives, giving us more confidence to go out there in the world.
Aw, thank you, Shannon. Thank you so much. This is a very exciting day because this is a jumbo. It's the largest I've ever seen. And you're also getting the jumbo refill. So what's so amazing about Color and Lift is it's actually going to do a lot of different things for your hair. So the first is every single time you brush it anywhere into your scalp, anywhere you see a little gray popping up, you brush it on and the gray is essentially gone. It has a micronized powder in it that's actually good for the scalp. It contains vitamin E. It doesn't clog the pores. It's not tested on animals. And it has these little thickening fibers. Well, these little tiny fibers actually adhere to not just the hair, but also the scalp. So if you're a gentleman or a woman that has fine thinning hair, it will automatically thicken up the hair, but it looks real. But Shannon, I think that the best part about Color and Lift as you're watching Sue apply it is that you can actually leave it in your hair until you shampoo it out. It's staying. So that means if you're hot, if you're like me and you get hot flashes, no matter what you're doing, it's not getting on your white pillowcases. And you see Sue there live in the studio. She's actually using light brown, Shannon. So you just want to choose the color that you want your root area to be, but they're super forgiving. So really just feel comfortable knowing that after almost a decade, we've really perfected these shades, Shannon.
Yes, and it's so easy to apply for yourself. You don't have to look in the mirror and see the back. You can see that it toned the color of her scalp. So it really is giving her volume. It's giving her lift. It's actually adding actual fibers. The other thing is she didn't have to spray anything on. We were talking about very expensive fibers. There's one other product out there on the market. It's very expensive. You buy these fibers, they itch, they get everywhere. You have to spray this almost glue into your hair. This is nothing. It is so easy, and the applicator is included. What you're getting here today is a jumbo size. This is gonna last you at least 6 months. And then you're also getting a jumbo refill for the very first time. We've never offered a jumbo refill. This is a total of about a year's worth of volume, color, and lift for $32.95. If you've never tried it before, put it on FlexPay. FlexPay is interest-free payments on any credit card for just under $11, and we will ship this to you for free, which we don't ever do. So let us ship it to you for free after that first payment of $11. If you don't love it, if maybe you got the wrong color, and we'll show you how simple it is to get your exact right color, you're welcome to send it back all the way through the end of January. But this is how simple it is. You literally brush on root touch-up, undetectable root color, undetectable volume and lift at that one spot. Now, I have had, Chelsea, I've had that little, I feel like it's a balding spot, that little swirly spot at the back of my head for as long as I can remember. This is the only way to cover it, and I don't have to use a mirror.
Exactly. And as you just saw there, that was Margaret, and she's actually using the red. So red is for that beautiful fire engine red hair. It's so easy. Well, first of all, we're not going to the salon right now. And even when we are this one, just hair just pops up like at the worst moment, right? Like your husband calls and he's like, oh, I want to take you to dinner tonight. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I have a gray. So what makes it so unique, like you just said, Shannon, is that you don't have to be a hairdresser. You just have to be somebody that wants to brush in color no matter where you apply it. And the cool thing about this is you'll notice is the technology. So if you look at that root area, either it's gray, it's the color is, not coming in properly, yellowish on gray hair. And then those little feathers, those are actual fibers. Those fibers are magical. It's like putting the hair back in your hair because they actually go to work to thicken up and volumize your hair. Nobody knows it's there, and you're watching Patsy do this live in the studio. Oh, she's actually using one of our newest colors, right? Which is that gorgeous? Which is white, because white hair, it tends to grow in the root area, Shannon, looking a little bit yellow. And also, if you have white hair and it's thinning, as you see in Patsy's before, like, and you've got the part line and you're like, oh, I feel so like I'm not confident. Look at Patsy's after. She just brushed in that confidence because this goes right in, doesn't make a mess. So easy to apply, Shannon.
And she didn't have to spray anything on that. It covered the scalp. So let me go over the colors again for everybody, because if you've got thinning hair, man or woman, this is your answer. It looks so real, even from up close. It never looks fake. I'll start up here. This is the white. If you've got white hair like Patsy, and maybe it tends to yellow, this will restore that white. It ends up being this really beautiful, just undetectable color. Maybe you need to cover your scalp. This will do it. A year's supply, by the way, today for $32.95. This is the brand new light blonde. So if you have blonde hair and it's growing in, maybe not so blonde. Suzanne was swearing earlier, she's a natural blonde, so of course she doesn't need this. Of course, as is everyone, right? But hey, a little help goes a long way. Then this is the blonde, which is a little more of the golden tone, and this is the traditional blonde that we have had. That light blonde is brand new by request, but very limited. Then we've got the 3 brown tones. The dark brown, that's the one that I am. That one is in the lead, by the way. If your hair grows in white like mine has been since I was 25, this is going to be not just a lifesaver, a money saver. Medium brown, light brown. Then up here we've got your 2 reddish shades. This is your brown red, which is called Auburn, and this is your vibrant red. Boy, if you have this color red, you know it is impossible to keep up. This is gonna be your red color saver. Then we have gray, also gets very limited throughout the day, and we have black. It's $10.98 to try 1 year. So whether you just have thin, fine hair, maybe your hair tends to get a little bit oily, you wanna be able to extend the life of your blowout, this is next day hair because it absorbs those oils, it gives you that volume, that lift, and it also is covering the scalp and the grays. But it's so easy to use, and this is a year's worth. We've never done an offer like this before, Chelsea. Chelsea, we always sell out of the regular size for $27. This is 5.5 times as much for $6 more. It's the most incredible value.
It's huge. It really is. It's huge. And then there you can actually see the beautiful gray. So gray, just like white, is a color that tends to grow in looking a little ashy. Sometimes it can look a little bit yellow. And what's so nice about the gray is what you'll notice when you're looking at these incredible before and afters is that there's no loss of shine in the hair. So unlike sprays and waxes and things that are dripping down the side of your face the moment you go out jogging or you're even hot for a moment, the Color and Lift for over a decade has been your favorite for a reason, because it stays exactly where you apply it. You'll notice as Renee's applying it to the hair, it's just the pressure of the brush against Renee's scalp as she's brushing back and forth along that hairline, anywhere in that scalp. It's depositing the perfect amount of color, and it looks completely real, so no one knows it's there. And also notice on all of the beautiful ladies today, and even my hands, you don't see any powder. Because it's in this incredible, well, now jumbo, I mean, it's huge, jumbo container, the powder goes exactly where you apply it. Now, I made this little display just to show you really quick, too. This is equal to the today's special today. So all of these regular size color brushes are what you're getting in this incredible value today, because this is the largest size. It's jumbo. So when you're finished with this one, which should be about 6 months, Shannon, all you do is unscrew the bottom here and you screw on your refill, and now you're good to go for the rest of the year. So we really have you covered, because remember, it's not just about coloring the gray hair, Shannon. It's about getting volume in your hair. There's 30 million women and men in the U.S. that are dealing with areas in the scalp where you can see the scalp, and they're spraying things on. We talked a little bit earlier about some really funky fiber stuff that you have to set and do all these crazy things.
Yeah.
Color and Lift is known around the world, right? Because the minute you apply it, that's it, my friends. You're done. You brush it in. Notice, like, I'm doing this live. I have no mirror or anything. I'm going right around this hairline, right? Maybe you have a little pesky gray that shows up on that hairline, and it's not falling down the side of my face. It goes where you want, Shannon, and we love that it stays in your hair. So there's a lot of hair color tonight.
There is, and it stays put until you wash it out. It doesn't end up, it doesn't look like fibers. It is truly undetectable. I have looked at my hair after applying TRUHAIR, like the next day. I'll forget that I applied it, and I'm like, oh, wow, I don't have to go to the hair salon. Oh, and then I wash my hair. Oh, there they are. Because the TRUHAIR, it glides on, it brushes right in, giving you volume, lift, and root coverage or scalp coverage. If you have thinning hair, you know how important it is to cover that scalp. Maybe you've tried sprays, maybe you've tried other brush-ons or other fibers that you have to use sticky, horrible adhesives to put on your hair. Never really looks very natural. This is completely undetectable, and it's the best value we've ever offered. Why would you get just one for $27? This is 0.18 ounces. So today, for just $6 more, you are getting, let me show you here, you're getting 5.5 times as much for $6 extra. You still have the extended return all the way through the end of January, so that you are guaranteed to fall in love with how your hair looks. But here are your choices, and they really are very forgiving. So if you think, I don't know, am I medium brown, am I dark brown? Just go for it. It really is whatever color you want your roots to be. This is black, this is gray. Here's the red. Now the red and the auburn are actually already the most limited. So if you have red, I know many of you are actually just gonna stock up. Look at that, over 500,000 of the TRUHAIR brush sold, and that's in the original size, 5.5 times less for $27. That auburn is your reddish brown. So if you have strawberry hair, if you have red hair that's not vibrant, bright red, go for the auburn. We've got your 3 brown tones: light brown, medium brown, and dark brown. Dark brown is always very, very popular. Right here is actually a good shot before I show you our blondes to see the difference between that dark brown and the black. Sometimes you think, oh, my root is so dark, it must be black. If you have brown hair with a dark root, I would still go with that dark brown. It works for me. My hair's very, very dark. So as you can see, like you might think, oh, Shannon has a black root. It's actually just a dark brown. And then we've got the blondes. We have the blonde that we've always had in TRUHAIR, very, very popular. That golden blonde, you could be a light golden blonde all the way through, a little bit more of a deep golden blonde, and it doesn't matter your different highlights, this does truly blend, and the brand new light blonde. Then we also have the white. And Chelsea, could you talk us through the light blonde and maybe the differences?
Yeah. Yeah, it was so exciting because we always listen to you guys. So we have two different shades of blondes. We have that beautiful original blonde. That's for those of you that have that golden blonde hair. I know that we also have one of the, a video we can show you of the blonde, so we can walk you through what blonde actually, what happens when you apply the TRUHAIR, because it's pretty spectacular. The brand new light blonde is for those of you that have like neutral blonde hair. So I would say that if you have like really kind of that yellow gold hair, go with blonde. Every other blonde, go with the brand new light blonde. Now take a look at this, because this is pretty spectacular, Shannon. If you sit in a salon and you pay $400, $500 in some places for highlights, on really dark roots, I'm not saying that this is going to change your root color from black to blonde, but look at the incredible difference that the TRUHAIR color and lift makes on blondes. It really has a way of getting in there, making the hair color look more even. So imagine, like, over the course of a year, you said it a little while ago, you could save $200, $400, $600, who knows how much money. Plus, you always have it with you. You know, I always try to tell this story. I went to Bobby Ray Carter, the host here. I went to her daughter's wedding, and I was on the way to the wedding, and I stopped at like one of those beauty supply stores. As you're looking at Sue's before and after, you can see how beautiful the difference is. And I picked up one of those color sticks because my roots were showing. I got to the wedding, and Bobby goes, "Chelsea, why is there hair color running down the side of your cheek?" And I was mortified, because I didn't. It's a true story. We talk about it all the time. So if you tried all those kind of, like, I get it, because like I'm a woman like just like you guys. I'm obsessed with making sure that those roots aren't showing. And if you've tried sticks and waxes and creams and all those things that have let you down, this is a product that's a decade. That's a long time that you guys have depended and trusted TRUHAIR, because it does exactly what we're showing you on all these different hair colors. And men love it. You can use it on your sideburns or even your beard if you wanted to, Shannon, because remember, unlike those other products, this stays in your hair until you shampoo it out. So it's like giving your confidence back, not just with color, but by thickening up your hair at the very same time. So it's really for everybody. Just choose the color you want your roots to be, Shannon. It's that simple.
I absolutely agree. We've got all of the colors right now. It's just one of the reasons that you watch at midnight, so that you make sure that you get yours before everybody else wakes up. The black, dark brown, medium brown, light brown, and then your two red options, the auburn and the red. Blonde, if you're a golden blonde, choose blonde. Light blonde is brand new for all of the platinum blondes, any of those icy blondes. Choose that light blonde before that one is completely sold out. White and gray, 711161 is your item number. I just wanted to read a few reviews, because as you're watching these before and afters, we are live on Facebook. Brenda says, I have this and love it. I use it all the time. And listen to what June says. June, thank you so much for joining us on Facebook Live. She says, I love this product. I was so glad when the white came out, and it lasts a very, very, very long time. Plus, does not come off on your sheets, because I have red sheets and pillowcases, and it never shows up on my pillowcases. Again, I love the product. You know, I hadn't even thought about that. That is the true test, right? She has the white TRUHAIR color and lift. It doesn't come off on her red pillowcases. Now, you can see that we have the volumizing hairspray in stock, so it's the lowest price ever. You don't have to seal this in with hairspray. Once you brush this in, it will last. I just wanted you to know before they're sold out, because everybody, you will kill me if I don't tell you, we do have the extreme volume brushable, touchable hairspray at the lowest price ever. Normally it's $27. It's $17. So we'll pull that number up for you on the side, because I know, Chelsea, you've got it there too, because everybody asks, how do you get such incredible volume in your hair?
Are you kidding?
Yeah, right?
Are you
always. I know, we can't stop.
This is the world's greatest hairspray, my friend. I mean, like, first of all, it has like no stickiness, no residue. It's extreme volume. I could do this all day long. Notice I'm not going to sneeze or cough because there's no yucky ingredients, no flakiness, no dullness. So once you got that color all in your hair and it's looking good, my friend, let me fix that for you. Then you just have to just spray your hair. You don't have to, but you can spray your hairspray. It's brushable. So I thought we would just mention it because it's so good. But it really is all about the jumbo, right? The jumbo is so incredible. And we've never done, Shannon, as you said before, a jumbo refill. So let's take a look here at Patsy. White hair, always a problem because it starts to grow in and it looks a little bit ashy. Sometimes it looks a little bit yellow. But look at Patsy's part right there. You'll notice again, I love looking at this because sometimes you would think like, oh, it's gonna make my hair look dull or dirty. It actually is the opposite. It makes the hair look shinier, healthier, fuller looking. That's pretty incredible just from a color and volumizing product, Shannon.
It is, and Patsy didn't have to have a professional apply it. She didn't have to look in a mirror. You can literally see she's just brushing it in. You could brush it in. That's
like
why,
this. Look,
I mean, that's it. It's so quick and easy. If you need to cover your scalp, do not use the sprays. Trust me, they will just run right down your face. Like you were saying, Chelsea, they won't look natural, they look sprayed on. This is completely undetectable, and it's 1 year's worth of volume, color, and lift, the easiest way that you're ever gonna get that touch up. And I personally have saved hundreds of dollars just by extending the time between my need to go in and get a root touch up at the salon, or unfortunately these days, do it myself. Anything that can keep me from doing it myself is, and you can do this yourself, not doing your root touch-ups yourself. So let me show you exactly what you're getting, because every day in and day out, the #1 best-selling hair color product here at HSN is this, the Color and Lift, 0.18 ounces, for $27. Today, you're getting 5.5 times the size just for our very best value of the day for only $6 more. You must jump in and try this, even if you tend to have just oily hair. You wanna be able to extend that blowout. It absorbs those oils, it gives this beautiful, fresh, clean scent, and gives you the volume and the lift to tackle your next day, or maybe the third day. It helps you so you don't have to shampoo and condition as much either. So let's show you the colors. This will completely blend in to your scalp and into your roots and cover up those grays or the dark roots that you've got. So the dark colors cover up the grays, the light colors cover up your dark roots if you're a blonde. Here's the black. We have it in gray. This is very, very popular. We've got it in red. That's that vibrant, bright red. So popular these days, but really difficult to keep up. This is your great way to keep it up. Here's your auburn, that reddish tone. If you have any reddish tone browns, go with the auburn. And then we've got your 3 browns, the light brown, medium brown, and dark brown. And the dark brown is the most popular today. Everybody's going for the dark brown. I tell you, if you've got dark hair and gray roots, trust me, we're in this together, right? As soon, I feel like it's like 2 weeks after I go and get my hair color, I need to head back. But TRUHAIR really does save you. And then we've got the blondes, all of your light. So the blonde is the golden blondes. Light blonde is brand new. And then we've got white. And as Chelsea, as you were saying, light blonde is brand new. You said if you are light blonde, platinum blonde, go with that, go with the light blonde. But the value, oh, we're showing the value again. It's insane.
It actually is insane. I'm just holding this up just because I glued it down, and now I think I'm a professional crafter, because this is the size of the regular color brush. This is the jumbo, and you're getting the jumbo refill, which is insane. But that's a lot of hair color right there, 5 color brushes. The reason that it's not on auto ship is because this is a year. Like, hello. So this is the thing. If you're just joining us, it's called Color and Lift. We always say CLR. It means color, lift, and revive your hair. For over a decade, this has been the most beloved product. And the reason why is it does exactly what it says. And I get it. As you're taking a look here at Angela's scalp, you get those roots. They come at moments where it's like you have a job interview, or you have a Zoom call, or your husband can take you to lunch, and you're like, what am I gonna do? You're gonna just brush it on into your scalp area. You don't need to be a hairdresser. It's the pressure of the brush against the scalp. And as you're looking at this before, that's dramatic. That's the difference that it can make in your hair. Guess what? You can run your fingers through your hair, guys. You're not going to get color on your hands, because as you're seeing Margaret's beautiful red hair here, as soon as it gets into your scalp and hair, it stays there until you shampoo it out. So it's doing a lot of different things, but mainly it's coloring that root area that's completely undetectable and looks real and shiny and healthy, but it's also giving you back that volume. So many women, especially me, I'm not going to lie, I drive around with this. I whip it out of my purse like at a stoplight, and I do one of these. You wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, my hair needs some volume. Anywhere that you brush it in, notice there's no color on my hands. It's not all over my white table. You just kind of zhuzh it. And then you've got the volume, you've got the color, and you feel great. Right now is that moment, because we're not going to the salon. You're not able to get there and sit there for 3 hours, right? So imagine now you have this in your purse, on your counter in the bathroom, anytime you need hair color. And don't forget about the guys in your life, Shannon, right? I always say they love it for the back of the hair, and they also love it for the beards, the sideburns, because unlike sprays that look really fake, my friends, they look drawn on, they look waxy. This mimics the look of actual real hair. That's why I think everyone's just loved it, Shannon, for so long.
I agree. And you know, you're talking about the guys. I can't get my guys, I've got 3 of them. One I'm married to, 2 that I gave birth to. I can't get them to do anything for more than about, I don't know, 15 seconds if it's something that that I want them to for appearance, right? I can literally walk behind my husband and brush this on before he can even object. So it's really fast, it's really easy. And of course, you can do it yourself. This is the normal size. It's $27. Do not buy this one today. Today and today only for the very first time. I can hardly even hold it in one hand. You're getting a year's supply. This is 5.5 of these today for $32.95. For $6 more, you're getting 5.5 of these. It's pretty incredible. It is a one-day only deal. We could not offer this on auto ship. If you're new to HSN, auto ship is where we offer you this same price, that $32.95 price throughout the year. Only one day, only today. So if you are watching right now and it is midnight, you have your choice of colors. You can choose from the black, the gray, the red, the auburn. Those ones are very limited. We have the light brown for you today, the medium brown for you, the dark brown, but that one is the most popular. Then we also have the golden blonde, we call that one blonde, light blonde, brand new and already so limited. And then we also have the white. If you're thinking about sprays, you can't get sprays in any of those colors anyway, but do not try those. They don't look realistic. And this is 1 year of color lift and that coverage. So this is your day. This is your day to try it. You do owe it to yourself to try it. And we've got all the way through the end of January with our extended return policy. But it is the best price we've ever offered. The first time we've ever done a jumbo refill, and the first time we've got the light blonde. If you want a simple solution, if you've got fine thinning hair, if you've got gray hair that pops up everywhere, if you've got hair that just needs a little extra boost, a little kick, this is your opportunity. It will save you money, and boy, it gives you a good hair day every day. This is 711161 is your item number. Get it home on 3 interest-free payments. It's under $11. Now, we mentioned the hairspray. I guarantee that this will be sold out before the morning. It's the best price we've ever offered on the hairspray. I don't know, Chelsea, why we actually did a special price on this, because we sell out at $27 always. So to be able to get it in at $17 is, again, amazing. But these ones will definitely sell out as well. Brushable volume.
Yeah,
more and more and more.
I'm obsessed. Listen, I'm obsessed and a little bit selfish. I'm not going to lie. We made this hairspray for me, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. I am a hairspray freak, and so it's extreme volume. You can just run your hands through it. It's brushable. It gives you incredible hold, but it was actually formulated specifically for color-treated hair. So I don't know if you guys can actually see my hair. You can see how shiny it still is. So no dullness, no flaking. And in all of the TRUHAIR products we're talking about tonight, they're also cruelty-free, because we know how important that is. I have my puppy sleeping on the floor right there. So it smells amazing, and it's lightweight. You guys are gonna love it.
You are, and you can still touch it. It's amazing. So we'll give you a couple more minutes to look at that in our next hour when Chelsea is back with our today's special. So go give that puppy a little love, and we will see you again in just about half an hour, Chelsea.
Thank you, Shannon.
Thanks, you take care. Okay, so we've got more coming up for you, including Pry, including a little sneak peek at our amazing holiday sample box, and then we've got Corez coming up for you as well. We'll be right back.
It's go time. Let the gifting begin during the Very Merry Kickoff. Fill your bag with this season's top gifts from big brands you love. Don't miss the kickoff deals. Shop now and skip the rush. Starts tomorrow at 9 p.m. Never run out of the things you love with AutoShip at HSN. Receive your favorite items with automatic deliveries and easily customize your shipping preferences. Plus, AutoShip locks in your order price while enrolled. It's the smartest way to get more of a good thing. Search AutoShip on hsn.com. Come with us on a journey to Greece and discover innovative beauty solutions that are time-tested. Powered by the Greek flora, Carez harnesses a wealth of plant species that exist only in Greece. We handpick our Greek botanicals and extract them in our own labs. By combining the best of nature with science, Carez delivers powerful results in each product. Immerse yourself in the beauty of Carez on HSN and hsn.com.
Hi, welcome back. I'm so excited to be able to bring you an amazing Today's Special from TRUHAIR. In case you're wondering how my hair looks so great when I haven't been to the salon in weeks and weeks, it's that TRUHAIR Color and Lift. It is our best value of the day, a year's supply. So check that out. But we are going to get your collagen back to your skin. We're gonna start really doing a great thing for your skin. And this is a smart deal. We have never offered a duo like this on the Primordial from Pry. Pry is one of our #1 most popular skincare lines because you get results in 7 days. Wait until you see the results that you're getting. And what you're getting here is you are getting a $50.99 serum. This is such a unique, scientifically backed by NASA, by the way, serum, $50.99. Look, you can see that kind of magical, the ingredients in there that are helping to restore your body's own natural collagen supply. And then you are getting a $45 Primordial cream. This is all about firming the appearance of your skin, evening the appearance of your skin tone, and most importantly, optimizing your skin's own natural collagen. It's different when you put collagen onto your skin doesn't necessarily recognize it. But with these ingredients, these unique proprietary ingredients, this optimizes your skin's own natural collagen, so your skin starts to behave like it did when it was younger, with firmer skin, more radiant skin, luminous skin, and you notice those fine lines and wrinkles start to disappear. Look at, okay, this is after one application. Quite frankly, I was expecting the 1 week results that we usually get from Pry. This is astounding. If you can come to your TV screen and take a look at this, and here are the 1 week results. So you see that those nose to mouth lines, they're so much more lifted. She's got a radiance to her skin. That redness and readiness that was on her chin is virtually gone. She has a luminosity to her skin. Your item number for this smart deal is 719384. It's the first time you are seeing this smart deal, and boy, is it. So it's like getting that cream as our bonus to you. Beautiful limited edition containers as well. $16.65 for you to try this out. If you do not see results in not even just 1 week, but all the way through the end of January, it's your choice. If you return it, no questions asked, but we will ship it to you for free. Our guest, Kathy Kangas, is joining us. Kathy, as the creator and founder of Pry, welcome. This is a crazy smart deal. I'm enamored of the story of Primordial and how we don't have any other skincare here at HSN that can thank NASA for the science behind it. That's pretty incredible.
Thank you, Shannon. And you know, I'd love to take credit, but no, it was not me. It was not Pry. It was NASA, the space agency. And I'll tell you why, ladies, in case you're saying, why would they be involved in a skincare Superpower Serum and Cream? Now, this is kind of a disruptor serum, a disruptor cream. You can use it with any other skincare, but here's the story behind it. We're going to show you a little animation in a sec to explain it. But we know that as we get older, our scaffolding collapses. Our skin loses its shape. It loses its cushion. When you're a baby, you know, you've got that lovely, plump, cushioned skin. As we get older, it gets thin, it's fragile, it lines, it wrinkles, and there's no padding. Well, guess what? You don't want to just go and use anything that says, oh, this is a collagen cream or a collagen serum, because where does that collagen come from? Pigs or cows? So guess what? We studied this, and then with NASA's actual technology, we have found the one way in the world to boost your own collagen. Now, stay with me, girls, because iron rose crystal found on Mars. Yes, it sounds crazy, but sourced and harvested in Brazil. It comes from a meteorite. We then marry that to trilligen and D-galacturonic acid. So these three super mega ingredients create this very powerful triple collagen cocktail. Watch this, 80% girls. Look at those little collagen bubbles in your skin. That's where it's putting back the cushion. It's, as we know that as we get older, skin loses its three-dimensional integrity, its shape. This puts back the collagen and it's optimizing your own. So think of it as a little switch that actually turns back your collagen back on to get it boosted. And it does this with our serum. And I put a little bit on my hand, Shannon, forgive me. I know it's hard to see on Skype, but the minute, I think you can see that, but look, you can see this like amazing, almost like a gleam. When it hits the skin, it's going in, it's infusing, putting the cushion, the firmer, juicier, plumper appearance, pushing out the appearance of those deep lines and wrinkles. But girls, this is your collagen, your own personal collagen factory.
And you know what, that our skin was our own personal collagen factory when we were younger, and then it shut down, right? Right around our 30s and then our 40s and then around our 50s, it's like, what's collagen? But this starts that factory back up again. There's something completely different about putting something on your skin. And boy, Kathy, I didn't realize where that collagen came from. This is going to come from your own body's collagen factory. I think that's incredible. We have studies that have shown that women just like you have experienced visible, noticeable, dramatic results in 1 week. Now you have all the way through the end of January with our extended returns, but look at this, that 30 participants who used the primordial collagen, and this is just the cream that you're getting as a bonus today, you aren't even paying for it, 96% agreed that their skin looked firmer. 96% agreed that their skin looked smoother and more even toned. Those are two of the signs of youth. Now, normally, we sell that one cream for $45. The one that everyone was saying made their skin look firmer and more even. And the serum paired with the cream is not just a 1-2 punch, it's like a 1-2 up to 10 to get your skin looking firmer, to be able to start developing that collagen again. The serum on its own is $50.99. Our smart deal is less than the serum. So once again, do not buy the serum today. Okay, you tuned into HSN not knowing that Shannon was gonna tell you not to buy something. Do not buy the serum. Please buy the smart deal, because Kathy, when used together, they're even more potent and powerful than on their own. Is that right?
Absolutely. So Shannon, let's say that somebody doesn't use Pry for their day-to-day regimen. You don't have to, but you've been thinking, how do I get my collagen back? Because your collagen is your scaffolding, your structure. You're thinking, gosh, my face is losing its shape, my skin, there's no cushion, there's no firmness, it's all collapsing. And therefore we get more lined and more wrinkled. Well, guess what, girls? You can use this as this superpower booster. And I bet you didn't know, it's interesting, but from age 22 on, your collagen production goes like that, down a ski slope. So girls, all you have to do is 1 drop a day of the serum with the 3 ingredients that's pushing and triggering that massively powerful triple collagen cocktail. And then you top it off with the cream. The cream has the D-galacturonic acid in, the iron rose crystal from Mars, sourced in Brazil, but really a cool ingredient. It's got glycine, which actually is derived from a comet. So this is a really clever and cool story, because honestly, I've been in the beauty industry for 30 years. I have never, ever seen anywhere anyone that has got this ingredient story to boost your own collagen. Because as we said, you don't want to just go grab a cream or a serum that says collagen cream, collagen serum, because it's coming from a cow. It's coming from a pig. We're cruelty-free. We're Leaping Bunny. We don't use animal ingredients. But your own skin is going to say, I think not, Kathy. You don't belong to me, and kick that out. So as you look at this, and I know we have, Shannon, our naughty Nancy waiting in the wings to tell us all about how she got, we'll say, her cushion back.
Oh, I love this because my cheeks felt so flattened, like a flat tire, and hollow and up in my forehead as well. Those lines here wanted to show up. This has given the plumpness back, the lifting look, and the cheeks of youth.
Ooh.
I was worried Nancy might say something more cheeky.
Well, I was trying to be coy.
But Nancy, I love you so that I don't give it away. You know, I think it's interesting looking at your cushion, your luminosity.
Right.
I bet you can even pinch those cheeks.
Oh, yeah.
But tell everybody how old you are.
Well, I am 76, and in a month and a half, I'll be 77. And I never dreamed I would have round, full face like this that looks so much more youthful. No one ever thinks I'm this age. They always think I'm in my 50s, and it's because of the plumpness.
Well, Nancy, there are a lot of women a lot younger than you who are actually trying to put that plumpness into their skin without being able to let your own skin create it naturally. So this is such a great opportunity. I want to look like Nancy now, not even when I'm 76 and almost 77. Try now. Everybody's coveting those cheeks. But to be able, that's that plumpness that comes from her body, her own collagen factory, as we're calling it, being sort of renewed, reinvigorated. Try this out. There is nothing else like this on the market. I love that incredible story of science and how it comes from the Mars, and it's sourced from Brazil, and how NASA is involved in the creation and the science behind it. But look at your results after 1 week. This is a smart deal. We've never offered this before. Typically, in order to get those results, it would cost you close to $100. Well worth it for certain, but one application, you're getting the serum, a $50.99 value. For less than the price of the serum, you're getting the serum plus the $45 cream. And Kathy, these results, we're looking at a radiance, a reduction, a serious reduction in the fine lines and wrinkles, an improvement in the plumpness. Her skin just looks more youthful, and that's after just 1 week. I know the results get better and better the more we use it as well.
Absolutely. And you know, for a lot of women, if you're just tuning in, even I think when we showed you the animation, because this is the latest science, it's kind of the breaking news story. Because yes, we've all seen things that attack the lines and wrinkles, or maybe it's firming and lifting. But guess what? This is the first time you're ever going to see something that's actually going after and plumping up your own collagen. It's triggering your own optimization of your own collagen. So there it is from age 22, it literally just takes a nosedive. In your 70s, there is no collagen. So guess what? You pop this on, you've got a 1 week result, girls. It is triggering, it's activating, it's boosting up that collagen. And that's really important because your collagen is your scaffolding. Without that, nothing else matters. And you can use this as a disruptive serum. You know, it doesn't have to be every day. It's that powerful. You saw in the animation, iron rose crystal, D-galacturonic acid. It's got trilligen in it. So it's a triple power collagen cocktail that hits the skin. You'll get the plumping, you'll get the cushion, but that's what it's doing. It's actually triggering your own collagen. That's why it's been kind of breaking news everywhere and in the press. Sorry, I know I'm gabbling on, Shannon. Very excited about it.
Well, it's very exciting. There's nothing else like it, and especially for someone like you who's been in the high-end beauty industry for over 30 years. When you see something that's exciting you, it's really exciting to all of us. It means definitely try it. And if you don't see results like 90 96% of the women who tried it, you're welcome to send it back by the end of January. Now, this is the only other item that you would want with the Primordial, which it's the eye serum. It comes with a very special applicator. It's like getting that little iron. It's a built-in device. It's cooling, it's tightening. As soon as you apply this around your eyes, you experience this smoothing, tightening, and lifting. It's like ironing out those fine lines and wrinkles. You get immediate benefits, you get long-term benefits because you're getting the Primordial ingredients as well. But this is a very special price at $25.50. The serum is built in, so you're not spending extra for that iron, the little iron applicator there as well. $8.50 to add this into your order, and we will ship it to you for free. Item number 602549 is your item number. Kathy, this is just a very quick presentation, a great special add-on to really help our eyes start to create that new collagen as well.
Absolutely, and I'd love to go right to Nancy while I tell you about it, because ladies, a picture is worth 1,000 words here. Wait till you see. You pop it on, just like Nancy's showing you, under the brow, but take it into the corner of the eye and go right around the eye. The little applicator pops on that serum. It is activated. It's plumping up her collagen, and look at her eye. Look at the way the eye looks more lifted, more open, more smooth. You're not seeing as much of the little puffs and the bags underneath the eye, and it's cooling on impact. So look at the difference from one side of Nancy. Is that not fantastic? And here we are. I mean, it's late at night here on the East Coast. And look at that. I mean, honestly, no matter how close we're peeping at Nancy, look under her brow, look to the side. Look at one side where you can see a little crow's feet. Underneath, a little bit of puffiness, which we all have. But look at how, on impact, that has just, well, really given Nancy just a completely different look to one eye.
Oh my word, and that was one application for $25. In fact, you don't even have to put the $25 down. I had to look at this again. $8.50. That result, I'm so glad, Kathy, that you told us to look at Nancy, because she's here, but she's over there, and so I can only see her on the screen with you. That is incredible. After one application for $25.50. This will last you a long time as well. Just try it. If you don't get results like Nancy after your first application, go ahead and send it back. We're shipping it to you for free. We're breaking it up into interest-free payments for you. Kathy, what an amazing value. Oh, one other thing I have to let everybody know about. We've got your lip line solver. Ooh. I know that's not the name of it, but that's what I think of it. It's really any line. It's called your Ageless lip line filler. You can even use this on your 11 lines, on the lines around your mouth, but it targets and fills those lines. It's a BOGO today. One is $26.50. You're getting two today for the price of one. And look at these before and afters after 1 week. So if you see those fine lines around your mouth, even if they're deep, you've got smoker lines, kissing lines, as my husband likes to call them. That doesn't make them any more attractive. But this is a great price, and we only do a BOGO right around the holidays. So Kathy, that's an amazing price. Only 1,000 left already. Those won't last the night. So for those of you who are watching, definitely grab that.
Just paint it in, and it pushes the wrinkle back out immediately.
It's better than like a crayon to just color it in and then it's gone. It is literally gone. Kathy, thank you so much. What a treat to have you. I know you'll be here throughout the day with that smart deal for us.
Thank you, Shannon. Lovely to see you. Thank you.
Thank you. Love you so much. Oh, you know what else everyone's going to love from Kathy is, Kathy, I'm going to tell everybody about, we've got a full size of the #1 best-selling Pry Neck Cream in our Very Merry Beauty sample box. That #1 best-selling Pry Ageless Throat and Décolletage Cream, that's $30. For $5 less, you're getting everything you see here, a full-size Beekman soap bar. You get Korres. Korres is coming up in just a little bit, by the way. Korres Pure Greek Olive Oil 3-in-1 Nourishing Oil. Look at everything you get. It's the perfect Try Me box, over $100 value. It makes the perfect gift as well, because we will send it to anybody on your list. You can even stick a little gift note in there. We'll ship it right to them. Imagine having everybody on your list taken care of, or maybe you've just wanted to try all of these different brands, Maremma, bergamot and juicy and even Clinique here at HSN now. This is your opportunity. We have a very limited amount. 729194 is your item number. That might be the only time you get to see it this entire day. So don't say Shannon never gave you any little insights here at HSN. That's one of the reasons that you tune in at midnight, is so that you can get the best deals. All right, already on Facebook Live, people said, wait, did Shannon say Korres? Yes, Korres is here, and Korres is bringing you the big baby. This is what we call it because it feels kind of, it's giant. It's the 1 liter renewing body cleanser. So imagine, this is why I call it the big baby. You see this? My baby. And just like with your children, you can't have a favorite, but you definitely want to try these before they are gone. These are limited edition scents. They revolve throughout the year, but we have some brand new scents that have just taken the world by storm. Now imagine getting into a bath or a shower and getting out of the shower looking younger, with softer skin, with hydrated skin, with skin that literally looks renewed and more youthful just by taking a shower. Not only that, you're not only gonna love the look of your skin, you're going to fall in love with the scents. But I do need to give you a warning, we're getting very limited in some of our most popular scents, and when they are gone, they will not be back before the holidays. These make perfect teacher gifts, by the way. Trust me on that. I had a son who just graduated and needed a little help with the teachers. These are a great way to push it from a C to a B, if you know what I'm saying. All right, so here we go with the scents. This is the Unscented, and that was by popular request. So if you just want the hydration and the skin renewal, this is the Unscented. That one was by popular request. I personally cannot get enough of all of the scents. The Bergamot Pear, we only have 300 remaining in the Bergamot Pear. That one has classically always been my favorite. I just love that juiciness, and we'll walk you through and explain the scents as well. I just wanted to give you a little heads up as we get started as to how many we're very limited in. This is the Sea Lavender, another one that it will not be back after, once this is sold out. We've got Pure Cotton, very limited. 200 remaining in the Pure Cotton. That one just smells sort of like fresh laundry out on the line at the beach, if you lived at the beach. This is the Golden Passion Fruit. That's one of the newest scents. It's been incredibly popular. We are in our final 1,000 in the Golden Passion Fruit. If you missed your vacation this year, your tropical vacation, that's your tropical vacation every time you get into the shower or the bath. This is the Guava Mango, one of the most popular scents. Another one that sort of smells like a tropical vacation. 500 remaining in the Guava Mango. One of the latest and most popular scents is the Gardenia. This has the scent of true gardenia, like the gardenia flower along with some greens, as if you were walking by, you're walking in the neighborhood, and then you smell that gardenia plant, and you start looking around, whose yard has the gardenia plant? That's what this has the scent of, along with honeysuckle, some other white flowers. Just incredible. That one is our final 1,000 for the year. Those will go very quickly as well. Jasmine, only twice a year do we bring jasmine in, and we already are down to our final 300. So those will go very quickly in this hour. Basil Lemon, refreshing. Boy, if you're looking for a scent to have at your kitchen sink, you want something that's refreshing, a little bit herbal, the Basil Lemon. We also have the Basil Mandarin. So those are your perfect sort of refreshing herbal citrus. So we've got 600, I think, in the Basil Lemon. And then we have Mediterranean Vanilla Blossom. Ooh, talk about an aphrodisiac. That is only 500 remaining. Basil Mandarin, that one is 500 remaining. Cashmere Rose, fewer than 500 remaining. And then the Neroli Iris, which is now, I am just now hooked on this thanks to my friend Liz Fols, who brings us these gorgeous scents. Liz, you are surrounded in my ideal garden. Liz, these are an incredible value. One in this size, the 13 ounce is like $23.50. You're getting almost 3 times as much for only $29.95. This is the time of year to stock up for yourself and for gifts.
Yes, and some of your favorites are back, but only for today. So it's super exciting. So many of you have written to me and said, Liz, where's Jasmine? Where has it been? Where's been Bergamot Pear? It's finally here. But yes, you're getting a year's worth. It's bigger than my head. But really, whatever scent that you choose, it's all about the experience. And we're all washing our hands. We're bathing. We're taking a lot of showers. It doesn't matter. You can wash your hands 50 times a day. You can take 30 baths 20 showers, however many you want. The more that you wash, the better your skin will actually look. So let me show you really quickly. Why is it going to last you a year? It's actually designed to be a slow moving pump. So it gives you just the right amount. I just want to show you just a little pump, and then it goes back up slowly on purpose. So it doesn't make a mess. It doesn't kind of go everywhere. And by the way, I love what you were saying about basil mandarin or basil lemon in the kitchen. It's perfect. If you cook a lot, that's where your family gathers. Everyone will actually get excited for hand washing, believe it or not. But even if you have the driest skin, and maybe you're like me and you have hard water, whatever kind of skin that you have, imagine taking a beautiful bath and escaping to the beautiful Grecian Gardenia, and your skin will look absolutely gorgeous. And you can see they're live with you, Christine, and you can see one leg, because when our skin is dry, it almost gets like a gray cast to it. Look at the hydrated leg. This is from washing, so it's the opposite of what you would think. You would think washing, it's gonna make my skin look worse. It actually makes your skin look better. So go ahead and take 20 baths a day or 30 showers if you want. Look at the difference just from washing.
That's incredible. And we do have limited edition exclusive scents just for us here at HSN. This is a runaway customer pick. 085021 is your item number. It will last about a year. I put one in every bathroom, in every shower. And now, if you were sort of holding on to them because the 13 ounce is normally $23.50, and you think, well, I'm just gonna keep that for my shower and my bath, just for me. Now, you can put one in every bathroom. You can put one and use it as your hand soap, and you end up with hydrated, more youthful looking hands as well. Pick your favorite scent, getting very limited. That pure cotton will be the very first to go. You know, let's talk about some of the more limited ones. Liz, if you could explain that pure cotton. It's so fresh.
Yes, it is. It's like fresh linens right out of the dryer. And another really great one that's very universal is, I would say, would be basil mandarin is a great one. And so is the new, right here, hello, the golden passion fruit. It's pineapple, coconut. It smells like you're on a tropical vacation. And you also mentioned guava mango. And this will be it for guava mango this year. But guava is our #1 best-selling scent around the world because it smells very tropical. Added with papaya, mango, and melon, it is absolutely scrumptious. So that's another great one for the entire family, and another good one to put in the kitchen. I would say another limited one is the Neroli Iris. That is our newest one, and that will be it until next Christmas. But Neroli, as you were saying, I know this is the one that you have as well, but it's like fresh lavender with beautiful citrus. It is gorgeous, and it makes you feel absolutely beautiful.
And if you're watching right now and you've never tried Korres is actually from the oldest homeopathic pharmacy in Greece. The founders, George and Lena Korres, actually formulate solutions for body problems, skin problems, and issues that have troubled people for decades and decades. They actually have an ingredient hunter that searches around Greece for unique ingredients. So if you're used to maybe going to the mall and shopping for, and you think, oh, well, I've had vanilla scented, shower gel before. Oh, no, no, no. This is Mediterranean vanilla blossom. It smells like an actual, like you were walking by that vanilla blossom. It has so many different scents and such a variety. It's a depth of scent. It's a refreshing, soothing, spa-like experience. And just from taking a shower or a bath, you are getting hydrated, youthful skin like that. When I first tuned in and saw my very first Korres show, I thought, is it a self-tanner? No, she went from ashy, dry, really dry, sort of powdery dry skin to hydrated, youthful, behaving skin just from taking a shower. It's the most incredible value too, Liz, and we get these for the last time. Most of these scents, normally the 13 ounce is $23. I wanna make sure, and 50 cents, and you're getting almost, it's hard to lift it up. All right, hold on a second. You're getting almost 3 times as much just for a few dollars more. This is an amazing value. Let us ship it to you for free. And boy, especially when I lift this up, I really appreciate that free shipping, because it's gonna cost us a pretty penny to ship it right to you for that big customer pick. The only other thing I would suggest, and I know Liz, you're right there with me, we've got a jumbo giant size of the body butter in coordinating scents at a very special price as well. It's your Elasta-Smooth, so you can lock in that moisture with the mega size body butter. It's $29.95, normally $39.75. You can see we have most of the coordinating scents. This one is, this body butter is much bigger than our regular size, isn't it, Liz?
Yes, it's 4 times the size. So definitely get the matching body butter. But think about this for your holiday gifts. And I know some of us are like, oh, not ready for holiday shopping. But when you give this as a gift, they're going to say, where did you find this? I've never seen this before, but I've read about it in all the magazines. They're going to be so excited because, you know, we give wine, it's gone in a day, but you're giving them a year's worth of hydrated skin or hand washing or whatever they want to do, but definitely put one in the kitchen for the entire family to enjoy. And I love what you were saying about putting one in the guest bathroom, of course, one in your bathroom, and you're not going to run out. You're just going to have gorgeous, hydrated, beautiful skin.
What a treat. Thank you so much, Liz. We so appreciate you.
Yeah.